But I don't think
I
just don't think that's where you want to. Exactly, that's not where you want to be against the Spectre. Exactly.
I guess the good news is the Juggernaut, because he doesn't have to build a Battle Fury in this game, he does have room in his 6 slots for a Silver Edge eventually, which you're going to need against the Spectre. The question is whether anyone builds a Spirit Vessel, though, because I feel like you're going to need one sooner or later. I mean, there's a lot of beefy boys on the side of Navi.
Beefy girls as well.
Well, that's indeed right. And that beefy girl heading towards the Radiance, getting ever closer. 800 off the Relic. Decent timing at this rate. You can already see the mech starting to be built into by Magical. He stops at the level 1 Necronomicon, as we see so often, because level 1, it's efficient. It helps ramp up your farm. Anything past that's a little bit overkill.
What's Magical up to? Necro 1 into Greaves?
Yeah.
Wait, does he have Necro anything else?
Ice Blast. Oh, jump in. Juggernaut's gone. Whoopsie.
I'm sorry, what? Oh, that's Blizzy's blink reveal,
yep.
Right?
Totally worth it as well, because the only thing you're concerned about is this Juggernaut. And now you don't care. Cold Feet coming out. Last year as well. Non-Grana. He's not moving away quick enough, though. Just in time before the Cold Feet procs. And Echo walks back into the Ice Path, burning up in multiple forms right now. Jalagrave has saved the day. There's the Horn in as well. Non-Grana getting pretty low. Cool. Connects on the Queen of Pain, trying to do enough damage to bring it down. In the meantime, they'll find the kill onto the Batrider. Skewer back. Roppy connects onto 2. Drags him in. Sonic Wave doesn't clip onto them. No side. Still right off the high hill. Blizzy getting low. Will go down to the final hit and Crystallize, retreating for the high end of the map, as they can't find the kill onto him. That was the big value target they wanted. But in the end, the big combos only net them a kill into Blizzy, and the Ancient Apparition, in fairness, died at the start.
Oh man, that fight was so they get the Juggernaut to begin with. That's sick for Navi. They continue on and they want to get those additional bonus kills, and they nearly get a couple of them. That was so very nearly a sick turnaround by Winstrike. You know, the RP, the Sonic Wave, they nearly kill 3 heroes in quick succession there to turn the fight on its head. The fact that Navi can escape in a 2-for-2 exchange, killing the Juggernaut for your axe and your Ancient Apparition, perfectly set up by Navi there. Keeping Spectre alive. She's got money for Relic now. They're going to do a quick shrine. But the big thing, continuing on for my point, is the fact that now Sonic Wave RP are down. The Radiant did not get any kills off the back of them. That's your Blink reveal on Magnus. RP used, Sonic Wave used. What do you rely on now? What is your play now? Where do you go? You got to farm jungle. You have to keep extending the game. And you're stuck in the bog. You're stuck in this situation where you just need to keep extending against a Spectre, which is absolutely suboptimal and not ideal. But it's what you got to do.
Well, we mentioned the bog off deals, and now it's the bog down moments. And, you know, there is a blink coming up soon for Batrider, but who are you jumping on? The only person who's ever going to be alone is the Spectre, right? Not the easiest target to burn through, though. Especially considering he's soon going to have his own burns, as Crystallize getting ever closer to that Radiance. Now burn throw down the mid lane. The Mac prepared to try and get rid of the creep wave. Skewer back. Gets Death on the high ground. There's the last two through. Ice Blast to try and protect him. That's down to half HP. Does have the Shallow Grave. Gets out in time after the Ice Bath. Then connecting. Magnus gets caught up by the Cold Feet on him. Dumped down and killed off. Magical knows he's dead though. Trade 1-for-1 so far. Definitely favoring the side of Winstrike. All the while though, there's a big difference here. Winstrike, they bought everyone for that fight.
Yeah.
Navi, they just kind of left a small someone in the jungle farming up that Radiance.
Absolutely. Silent is still top of the net worth, though, by a solid 1,400, so we're keeping the Juggernaut on that Axe's blink call. We're actually looking for a jump down bottom. Silent's going to come in for this creep wave, but he doesn't expect the sneaky ninjas hiding in the trees.
Got through. Gets to spin out in time, though. The call is there to control him up. RP, but the Ice Blast connecting on the free. They need to get rid of Axe quickly. They should have the damage to bring him down. Feels like mistakes made there. They tried to start with Zayas charging in. I feel like maybe if you never strike, but that's a little bit bold.
Yeah, they, you know, Juggernaut maybe didn't expect the two heroes lurking and being invis hiding there, but those two heroes from Navi, Axe and Spirit Breaker, didn't expect the Jakiro and Magnus both being readily available to jump in.
That's forced to use a drum charge. There was some contemplation there. Silent was going, do I Omni Slash? Once he sees the drums, though, he's like, okay, no, I got value out of him. Problem is, Zayas is getting value out of this game. He's almost got he's on his way to a Spirit Vessel. Not far off now.
You now have Navi Raddy Haunt. It's go time. All your spells are ready.
I think
again,
they call
Navi
this
doesn't
party
rely
time.
on any. It's party time. So again, back to the end of the draft, we talked about cooldowns.
Does he?
Right?
Jumps in the call. Ice Blast out. Cooldowns aren't required for this. Nothing big committed to get an easy kill on a non-grata.
Like it's an ice blast that's back up in 30 seconds. That is the longest cooldown they expend there. Haunt is the one cooldown that Navi have that they need to treat as like a valuable resource that they need to, you know, time and get a big kill out of or a big objective out of. That's really their prime objective.
And Jakiro, oh, mistakes made. Blizzy moves forward with the call, trying to drag Jakiro back towards Magical. The Necronomicon creeps out. No fear. We'll be fearful of what's about to come in. That's a very fast cow just plowing towards you.
Top tower.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm just reaching that point where I'm looking at Zayat's net worth. I'm like, where did he get all this gold? Drums, phase boots, Earn has the VIP booster now as well. 20-minute mark as a possible. Never strike. Forces out the Manta. Sullen has got the Omni Slash. Horn being thrown out though. That's going to tank the whole damn thing. Moves across the creep wave. Now Silent, he's stuck on the side. The Horn of the back line. Lil forced to just try and move away after the skew. The charge control up the Juggernaut. The lasso forced out already. But a defensive one. The problem is you left behind your Juggernaut. Queen of Pain trying to move away. Will be able to do so. But non-grata, the Fireflies ran out. They'll be to chase him down. The Battle Hunger there. The charge on through. The birds to just tick him down. Non-grata should die to this. Moving in, no fear trying to do enough. Jumping with the cool Lil. They can't do anything. He's got the RP. He'll connect it on the free heroes. The Macrophile down. It might be enough. Sunny way through. Yes! They get through the axe, but they can't get through more.
No, Kuman, don't blink it like that.
No. You saw the mech. What are you doing? He's going to go down. Spirit Breaker dies in response. Crystallize, stay alive with a shallow grave. Moving up the high ground. Looking on no fear. Wants to try and get the kill. He needs to move away. He knows he's dead. I'm surprised he didn't just dive to finish off the kill into no fear. The Ice Blast, though.
Ice Blast, Ice Blast, Ice Blast.
Gets out.
He tipped him. He preemptively tipped him as well. Soneko, you cheeky devil. yeah. Look. Yeah. All chat. Nice.
Maybe if you were paying a bit more attention to your Ice Blast instead of your all chat, you would have got the kill.
Sick.
Still, the biggest deal there is that they got rid of the Spectre on either side, right? Like that, they committed a lot for it, but Spectre has been slowed down again, and Juggernaut's still out on the field farming.
I mean, Juggernaut bought back. Like, that's still not ideal. Still not ideal in that situation. And again, we have to talk about the cooldowns. I wanted to before that fight, but it all broke out incredibly quickly. But it's a good talking point now as well. Omni Slash down for 45. Sonic Wave down for 50. No RP for 60. No Lasso. 10 seconds. It's coming back up soon. But we look at Navi and what have they got? Absolutely everything outside of Haunt, which is back up in 45. So they can make plays with the Ice Blast, with a Blink Call, with a Spirit Breaker charge. They are not locked down to anything. They can play Dota 2 consistently, continuously. Whereas Winstrike, they feel a little bit bound and locked in to what their ultis bring. Smoked up as they move out across the map, though. Lasso is here for the Batrider with drums and travels. Catching a hero is difficult, though. They need a blink and a skewer and then a nice little lasso from Bat. And they're not going to find a single target because Dire have scanned them and they know they're up on the high ground.
That does tend to make it a little bit harder as Navi. They preemptively read that perfectly. They'll just hide in the triangle of safety. It's safe haven for them, and they know there's no risk of Winstrike going into that Roche pit because they're too scared of this Ice Blast.
Structures are fortified.
I think that's the other beautiful thing about this AA is like you pick this Juggernaut, it's something that maybe sometimes slips teams' minds because you don't see it as a counter too often. You can't go for these kind of aggressive, constant pushes off the back of healing wards because of those Ice Blasts.
Exactly. Man, Zayat has full Spirit Vessel and has now got BKB queued up.
Where is he getting this gold, Gareth?
Farmer Johnson's been feeding him. He's a big boy. He's a stud. He's a steer.
Lord, no fear. Looks like they're eating dragon meat tonight. Charge through, never strike, control non-grata. Now the Horn in, looking for the kill. Spirit Vessel out, non-grata. Sonic Wave gets fluffed. Only connected on one. The Horn just stabbing the back line. Non-grata's going to go down. Double kill already for Crystallize. And Silent needs to run. He needs to escape from this. He can't look to Omni Slash because he knows they'll all tank it up. Beautiful move and beautifully done by this tanky beef boy here. Zayat, he did not hesitate there. He says, Batrider is my goal in life. Nothing changes.
Juggernaut nearly has Skadi though, and empowered Skadi Manta Jug with an RP and an Omni Slash. They like Winstrike is still in a position where they can theoretically 2-spell wipe Navi, right? An RP into Omni Slash can 2v5 Navi quite easily.
But this isn't your Mjolnir Moonshot type build, right? Where you're machine gun Omni Slash, right? It's Skadi's good, don't get me wrong, but it's not the huge.
Yeah,
build.
No, it's still stats with Empower though, right? It's still Empower, Cleave with crits and damage. Like it depends almost entirely on the crits coming out from Kuman. No, from Silent on the Juggernaut.
I guess my only concern is like Navi is this type of lineup with their tanky heroes. They could just pass you back and forth, right? Like, yeah, it's your turn to carry the Juggernaut on your back with him clunking you with his sword. It's your turn. And, you know, Axe, Spirit Breaker, Spectre, they are all tanky. And you got the Shallow Grave save. I feel like maybe the machine gun, like, I like to call it the machine gun Juggernaut, right? Where you build this attack speed, especially with the Empower, just to make sure someone dies before there's even a Shallow Grave. Might have been good. But I guess maybe his process is, after I do Omni Slash, what do I do next with that build? This way, I can actually tank and stay in the fight. Tank and Roche right now. Problem is they know about this. They're moving in. So I have to charge straight into the pit with the bulldoze. He moves pretty fast. Smoke.
I'm still waiting for Kuman to have a game.
See what's going to happen here. That's who's going to come out. Dragon Dazzle down right now. But Blizzy in with the call. No, the RP turnaround with the Blade Mail's already out. The Ice Blast flying through connects. One dead already. Dazzle goes down. Omni Slash out on the Blizzy alone. The spin through as well. The buyback comes out from Dazzle. The Saber Strike is going to be used. Silent needs to get out. It's Ice Puff to try and cover his escape, but they're moving in. Spirit Vessel is out. Man to try and dodge it out. Buyback comes out from Blizzy. Crystallize. Sonic Wave's going to push him back, but the Shallow Grave preemptively to save his life. Silent staying alive for the time being, but Crystallize has the dagger. Going to pursue on through Nomgrada. He's going to give his life for this. The charge, not quite there, but Silent getting preload. The pings come out, but it's too late. They're getting the shrine. Crystallize. Takes forward with the dagger.
Nice.
Yule's going to be used to stop the charge. Buybacks out on both the Magnus and the Batrider, but they've used their big ultimates, and Crystallize still chasing. The call comes out. Silent. They'll find him. They'll dunk him down. The too late. And Lil.
Kuman blinked in.
Too late. Kuman trying to do what he can, but all he can do is die. Lil, messed up. He can't get out either. And off the back of that, they've got Haunt available. Even if they want to try and hunt the Batrider, they could. But instead, they say, wait. Objectives, guys. They've opened up everything for us.
Really?
Juggernaut. No buybacks, 70 seconds on the sideline.
Man,
that's a Rax.
Sick buybacks from Navi. You know, Dota 2 has come such a long way in the past couple of years. In that situation, no one would be buying back 2 years, 3 years ago. But now, around Roshan, you know, you need to buy back. You need to defend the objective. The buyback from Blizzy, the Blade Mail, that was good to initiate. Lil's counter initiation with the RP was super, super sick as well. But this Spectre seems untouchable. With a Dazzle behind him, he's got the heals, the sustain, and they've got the push forward onto the Jakiro to snipe him out with a charge and an Ice Blast. He's a goner. See ya, buddy. 6 feet under.
They say dragons are kind of eternal. Not this one. Jakiro, that's his 8th death. He'll buy back, but it won't slow down their push.
And the Greaves are allowing them to push this melee barracks as well. Magical just keep them all alive.
Jump in. No be in trouble. Charge through on Kuman as well. Lock down Jakiro. Yule's up in the air. And when he comes down, it's quite the mess around him. Throws out a nice buff, but he's already dead. The dunk gives them movement speed to move away. And they'll be able to take the ranged racks alongside it. Guardian Greaves heals them up, and they leave the base.
Tier 2 still standing top and bottom lane. Side lane's not really allowing for the push into a secondary lane of barracks. But Roshan is potentially an option here for Navi.
Yeah, and it still hasn't fully recovered from Winstrike's attempts. They'll get rid of the shrine first of all, and then it's probably going to be a cut and dry Roche for the side of Navi. You have got the big ultimates to Winstrike again, so maybe you see a quick smoke rotation out after they push this wave in.
They kind of need to do something drastic, right? Juggernaut is falling behind the Spectre now. They still haven't had that big RP Omni Slash play. Silence Omni Slashes, they've, you know, been kind of disengaged from really nicely from Navi. They're not allowing the damage to be split and spread, because if you allow the Omni Slash to cleave off of yourself onto other people, obviously you're amplifying the damage from it, but you're also opening up kills for the Queen of Pain, the Batrider, to get even more damage over time onto you. So it's really nice that Navi are doing these Delta spots to dodge the Omni Slash.
They're going for Batrider here. Charge through. Blizzy's ready, but he gets revealed to charge in. The Ice Blast is there. Never strike the control. Him up. Nomgrada with the Spirit Vessel on him. He's going to die to this. The Horde now. Silent 40 may be able to turn this around, but now he needs to get out with the TP away. They're going to lose Nomgrada. They're going to chase forward for more Crystallized. Does see Kuman, but he blinks out. But they already got their hands on the Aegis. Beautifully timed by Navi to make sure that not only do they get that second life from the Spectre, but they instantly make sure Winstrike removed from having an initiation form. Scary game.
Fat with no buyback, right? 5 minutes until he can pop his buyback. 5 minutes is a long time when the Spectre is breathing down your neck. Looking for that bottom tier 2, they should claim it. I'm not sure if high ground push is viable still here for them. They are looking down the barrel of I mean, there's still Blink RP, Omni Slash, Sonic Wave. The big ultis are up for Winstrike, like you mentioned. It's still a dangerous proposition for them to shove high ground, but they're going to go for it anyway.
I mean, if you just expect to fall to the rest of the team, and that's what they're doing. They say, okay, he's got a second life. They can't hard commit onto him. We can heal him up, as you see right there. So Nick will even join in with a few right clicks. They know they can at least get the tower out of this. This Batrite's still gone for 15 seconds, but they'll move away now because they realize if the last two drags you too deep, you're in trouble. Zayat will just leave. My people need me on his way to the top lane just to push that out and get the runes as well. And you can already see that he's still a TP. Jakir's like, maybe I can get that rune.
Maybe not. Yeah, we can see now, though, the fact that Heart is nearly up for the Spectre. They're getting these second rounds of items up, taking down shrines, fully controlling up the map with the Dire Vision spanning from southeast all the way to northwest around Roshan, around jungles. The Zayats will push out that top wave, just one creep at a time. But it's most certainly smoke into smoke into smoke into try your damnedest to find a team fight that works for Winstrike. Kuman really hasn't had a showing in this one. Zayat found him.
Kuman moves away just in time. They were charging up the Ice Blast as well. That's a little bit too close for comfort. Well, they still got a long time on this Aegis. Charged up.
What's the opposite of strike?
Defend.
Defend. That's what I was thinking as well. That's the block. Yeah. Okay. So lose block. Nice.
Strike block. Yeah, that makes sense.
Not strike block.
Navi's more Yesvi.
Yes.
Sounds like he's just talking to Hugo when he's doing FIFA Vendetta. Yesvi. Whatever you want. And that's kind of how Winstrikes respond to Navi. Whatever you want, Navi. Just take our firstborns and leave us alive, please.
I mean, Winstrike right now, they are sheep. They are stuck in the pen. Navi are the shepherds. They've herded their
They're not the cattle. They're the wolves. Let's be honest here.
No, they're border collies.
The tier 4 towers are the shepherds. They're protecting Winstrike from the wolves.
No, it's fine, dude. I mean, do you eat lamb?
Yeah, I've been known to have an occasional kebab.
Yeah, sometimes you have to kill the animal to eat it. And sometimes the shepherd is the one that does that, right? So Navi are just shepherds. They're just putting their cuddly little fluffy friends into the pen to slaughter them later and turn them into yummy, yummy food.
I named the sheep. Don't do this.
Oh, well, Jeremy will be fine. Don't you worry. We'll keep Jeremy alive. But don't tell Killer Pigeon he's first for dinner tonight.
So that's what they meant when they said he's well seasoned. I thought they meant he was a Varen.
Nope.
And the Varen's the Winstrike.
Salt and pepper.
Well, they got to be feeling salty about this game, that's for sure.
So right now, Navi not showing any heroes bar Spectre because the one way for Winstrike to come back in again is a combo, right?
Horn in, looking on the jump. Not gets the spin out in time. We'll be able to move away. The Horn's across, just trying to cause anarchy here as the charge comes in. There's a BKB Zayats. And then a strike turnaround, silent down, low on HP. Tries to get the mana dodge out into the almost He died. He couldn't use his ultimate at all. No buyback, no fear, dead as well. And it looks like Navi might have just done this. The GG comes out. Winstrike know it's done.
Really sick from Navi. That was desperately needed for them.
Fantastic game for Navi. We said earlier today they were looking pretty flawless. The execution was on point, and it felt like the same story in this game. You know, we kind of hit it on the nail on the head, right? We said they're going to rotate his force. Spectre's going to do what he wants, and then he's going to arrive. And there's going to be pure anarchy. And despite Jug being ahead in farm for most of the game, it didn't matter.